If you want to start to understand what is required for you to become the best version of yourself, there's just like one simple tool that I think gets overlooked over and over again. And even when I say the word, you're probably going to scroll past this, but I'll encourage you to not do that. But this one simple thing that if you do it, it's going to make a dramatic impact on your life. It's going to align you with who you truly are. It's going to make you start feeling a more deserving person of wealth, of abundance, of happiness. But people just like dismiss it because the word has been overused, and that word is integrity. And so if you make the intention to live a life of integrity, meaning you're not going to tell any lies, you're not going to give the nod of approval to things that no longer have integrity. If you're going to look beyond your people pleaser qualities and actually speak your truth, if someone says to you, hey, do you want to come over, and you don't, you just say no. This is the thing that truly reveals people's limitations. It's the people that have an issue with hurting other people's feelings, and that issue becomes this huge limitation. So integrity will not only align you with what it is that you really want, and a big part of spiritual growth and moving up the scale of consciousness is to get extremely selfish. The pendulum will swing back and you will become this more compassionate person, but in the beginning, the pendulum has to swing to like extreme selfishness. And when we get to this place of extreme selfishness and we start aligning with what we truly want, because most of us don't even fucking know what we want because we've just been feeding bullshit our whole entire lives to try and please other people. So when we finally come into this realization of like, hey, I got to start living a life of integrity. And every time that you step out of integrity, this is an opportunity for growth, because you can ask yourself in that moment, what was I protecting myself from? And so if you stepped out of integrity because it was going to cost you money, then you're protecting yourself from the fear of poverty. If you stepped out of line because you were going to hurt somebody's feelings, let's say if your wife says, hey, how do you like this dress? And you don't like it and you lie, it's because you stepped out of the fear of conflict with your wife, or you don't want to hurt her feelings. And so all of these things are all wrapped up into this one simple concept of integrity. So today the challenge is to just live a life of integrity. Stop telling lies and start to really look at how deep integrity actually goes. It goes way beyond just telling surface lies. It's also about the lies that we're telling ourselves.